to the 7th floor of Baylor Hospital. I think it's called Scott and White, whatever it is. It's in downtown Baylor, or downtown Dallas now. But back then it was called Baylor University Medical Center, right? All my 3 kids were born there, and then after they were born, we went up to the 7th floor. And I remember being a first-time dad, going there and looking for Chase, right, our oldest, and just, there were, the weekend that Chase was born, there. Now, we laugh at that because it is kind of funny thinking about it, right? But when you're a believer, and they often wonder, am I saved? Am I saved? Am I saved? Right? And think that they prayed 597 times for Jesus to save them. No, that's not necessary. And all of God's people said. So, what happens when you don't have assurance? Number 1, there's no grounding. There is no solid foundation of your faith. Number 2, there is no growth. You're not growing spiritually. How many believe that God, when He saved you, He intends for you to grow? Amen. He intends for you to mature, to grow in your faith. Jewel and I were just teen. Man, how positive this verse is. Did you read it again to yourself and point out some things that you gleaned from verse 13 of 1 John chapter 5 that, man, speak to you in a positive way. There's one phrase that just does it for me. The reason why so many professing Christians are miserable, how many of you know some Christians who get mad quite often? You ever been around some Christians who just thinking, man, every time you get around them, they're wallowing in misery? On the authority of Scripture, there is gladness in the heart of those who know they are saved. Again, what does verse 13 say? These things I have written. The work on the bridge